Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan-favourite circuit. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Sainz, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Gasly, Drugovich, Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc, Ocon, King, Max Verstappen, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Russell, Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Robert Schwartzman and Guan Yu Zhou, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Alesi, they've taken a grid penalty, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.2 seconds. Okay, gap ahead is 11.1 seconds. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Current forecast is 5 or 10 more minutes of rain before it dries up. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
What a great race then, and what a magnificent victory here at the Belgium Grand Prix. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Some amazing talents out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to King. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula One.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing. It looks like you're schooling your rivals at the moment. Do you have any comments about the collisions? Appreciate your time.
Finally, some good news. It's entirely up to you how we handle this. You handled that well. Thank you.